It's time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Tuesday morning, May 3rd, 2016. God, oh no! Good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, May 3rd, 2016. Here are your news and odds, and our top story at 8:50 in the war time on this Tuesday morning is Donald Trump looks past Indiana primary today to campaign against Hillary Clinton. Bakhmut, Iraq, at the base of the Iraqi Ridge risen from the surrounding farmland. The barrels of American artillery forecast for the camouflage covers their sight straight on Islamic State held positions. Hillary Clinton apologized for she put coal out of business. Nairobi, Kenya. A baby almost 6 months old was rescued from the rubble of a building that collapsed Friday night, raising hopes that more survivors could still be found, even though the death toll rose to 23 and 93 people. Baghdad, an American serviceman has been killed in Northern Iraq. Defense Secretary Ashton B. Carter said to Tuesday, making the third U.S. serviceman killed by enemy fire in Northern Iraq. Vibrant Syrian opposition fighters on Tuesday shelled government parts of Aleppo, killed at least 12 people as the army claimed it was repelling the one offensive by the rebels in the country's largest city. Ankara, Turkey. Turkey has been granted a bunch of visa restrictions for all European Union citizens, including the Greek Cypriots, passing one into the last remaining neutral to secure visa-free access to European nationals. Australia's Immigration Minister Peter Dutton agreed to suggest on Tuesday that human rights advocates encourage extreme action by refugees to set themselves on fire. In Stuttgart, Germany, a U.S. serviceman died Tuesday in Iraq near Mosul as American forces increased efforts to help Iraq and the Kurdish Peshmerga seize the city. That search for missing art stolen from more than 2 years ago from Boston's Isabel Stewart Carter Museum has taken FBI agents to 6 continents around the world. The Marine Corps has opened an investigation on where in Mizraim one of the 6 men killed raising an American flag on top of Mount achievement in February 1945, the Associated Press reported Monday. Most of the trade schools will remain closed Tuesday. The second day, teacher reports us over the main concerns of the city's financially ailing school district. 2 boats destroyed in Newton, Massachusetts blaze as firefighters hose down what's left of 2 yachts that burned on the Newton Yacht Club on overnight Tuesday. Washington. Google celebrating Teachers' Day with an animated doodle embodied the simple and colorful joy of grade school. Auto-based energy analyst company Opower said Monday that it's record to find $32 million deal to sell self-computed beam of Oracle. Since 1963, a U.S. president declared 1 week out of the year as National Small Business Week. This year, President Obama declared May 1st to 7, 2016 as a week that celebrates small entrepreneurs within the United States. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles NV on Friday has posted a 5.6% raise in April U.S. sales, driven by continued demand for the Jeep brand. Sprint Corporation posted a larger quarterly loss than it fuel monthly, 6,000 analysts estimated a setback to the chief executive. Officer Marcel Close plans to turn around the struggling wireless carrier. Stavanger, Norway. Norwegian energy company Statoil has said to reach a deal to take the largest stake in the Swedish counterpart London Petroleum asset swap. Denver. A Colorado Supreme Court ruling to enforce the state jurisdiction over oil and natural gas activity has an enormous implication for the economy, the governor said. Washington. High consumer demand and the recovery in the crude oil prices means U.S. drivers are playing for the highest gasoline in more than 6 months, market analyst finds. Denver. Oil production in key U.S. shale formations declined and Waller. Recovery in crude oil prices is set to risk to remain, market analyst finds. Take a look at some stocks now. 17,891.16, SP 500, 2081.43, and NASDAQ 4,817.59. In Albert, despite an easy on the school budget problems, students and parents expressing that concerned that the funded issues still exist and teacher layoffs are still in the works. Norfolk, residents will decide 3 contests on Tuesday's annual town election. Attleboro, the state's mental health system is in crisis. The fact being felt in Attleboro when the patients have a lack of access to treatment. Professor to U.S. Representative Joseph Kennedy III on Monday. Boston, the driver of an amphibious C vehicle would fall fatal crash with a woman in Brennan. That's good in Boston has a history of driver violations. According to records released by the State Registry of Motor Vehicles, the driver of the vehicle known as a duck boat had been cited for speeding 10 times and found in the fall 2003 accident that cited for several other infractions. The driver has his license suspended as worked in a fatal crash, but no charges have been filed in connection with the crash Saturday near the Boston Common. Adams Bass, the teenage victim of a weekend car crash in Adams, has been defined as a 17-year-old North Adams resident. Scientists are now pretty positive that Mars used to have liquid water in this probably and still has some today. Some of the best evidence for the liquid comes in the endless of a streaky dark mark sense prepared periodically independent. XMR is a joint program of the European and Russian space agencies will send the first European rover to Mars in 2018. That's a proposal to force the agency delay the mission. The Mars 2020 will be a similar design. Just how badly we are into our mobile devices. It may be worse when you admit, according to a survey by Children's Advocacy Group Common Sense Media. Get some sleep? No guidelines from a doctor's group in the United States recommend turning to the considered behavioral therapy first before taking pills. In Revere, Massachusetts, a worker fired 2 Pratt Street smoke showed in arrival. NHL News Hub now 8:37 on this. Tuesday morning and start off a sports report tonight. The Boston Red Sox will be in Chicago together. Chicago White Sox game time 8:10 p.m., which is 7:10 p.m. their time, and the Wheaton Lions will be taking on the UMass Trumpet at Snell Stadium game time 3:30 p.m. San Antonio officials said after the Oklahoma City Thursday night and win over the San Antonio Spurs Monday night that they should have called an offensive foul during the controversial late game sequence. If Pavel Sandoval is going to win back his job with the Boston Red Sox, it should be until at least next season. Sandoval will undergo surgery in his left shoulder this week. The team announced Monday after the third baseman received a second opinion. It's possible to judge the team's draft class of the day. The draft ends in part because of some picks made with a future rather than immediate impact to mind. Peter Chell News Time, 8:58 on this. Tuesday morning, it's time now for a travel report. Baby! Let's study off down in Rhode Island. We're 95 minutes stop by time, so from Technology into downtown Providence, 146 in stop by time, and it's so from Lincoln all the way into downtown Providence, 95 to northbound side, so from 37 in Work all the way into downtown Providence, 185 in westbound side, and then so from Seacock all the way into downtown Providence, 95 in the northbound side, also on Route 4 in Work, 295 in the northbound side, and then so from Route 37 to Crescent all the way into Route 6 in Johnston, 146 in the southbound side, also before Route 99 in Lincoln, Rhode Island, 99 northbound side, so from 126 Lincoln all the way to Route 122 Woonsocket. At the Cape Downs, Route 6 from San Bernardino, leads 20 from Bourne to Falmouth. 295 in the northbound side, and then so from Route 1 to Route 95 in Amber Stretch, 95 in the northbound side, and then so after Route 140 in Foxman, and then back again, stop and go from Route 1 and Sharon all the way at the Route 120 in Kenton, 24 in the northbound side, and so from Harrison Boulevard and Dave all the way at the Route 120 in Kenton, Route 3 in the northbound side, and so from Derby Street in Hickam all the way to the Braintree Split, 120 in the southbound side, and then so from Route 130 in Kenton all the way at the Braintree Split, San Francisco on the northbound side, and then so from the Split all the way at the Mass Bank. San Francisco Spurs in the southbound side, and so from Dorchester Stretch, 145 in the northbound side, so from Milford all the way at the Route 9 in Westport, 495 in the southbound side, so from Hudson before 290 Barber. Mass Park on the eastbound side, and then so from Fairville all the way at the Austin Barton Tolls. Mass Park on the westbound side, and then slow from Long Airport all the way at the South Boston. Route 93 to the southbound side, so from Bedford all the way to the St. Bridge. 93 both ends in Boston, it's slow go. Route 1 to the southbound side, so from Route 60 River all the way to Route 93. 93 to the northbound side, and then so from Bedford all the way to Route 128 in Reading. 93 to the southbound side, so before Route 120 in Reading. 120 to the northbound side, also around Route 95 in Peabody. 120 is that bad side, so from Route 1 to Peabody all the way after Waltham. 120 to the northbound side, and then so from Norwood all the way after Route 20 Waltham. Mass back on the eastbound side, so from Natick all the way after the Austin Barton Tolls. Route 3 is that bad side, 7 go from Route 495 low all the way after Billwick, and then the bridge again before Route 128 in Reading. 93 is that bad side, so from 495 all the way after Route 125 North Andover. 495 is that bad side, and then so from Lots. 495 northbound side, 7 go from Route 3 Billwick and Route 3 in Tewksbury. 298 eastbound side, and so from 146 in Worcester to Route 9 in Worcester, up in New Hampshire. Route 3 is Spalding on the southbound side, also on Route 3 for the Merrimack stretch. But Vermont, New Hampshire main highway is a little good at 89 on the southbound side, so also after the Austin Barton Tolls. Now you want to both ends, so from Agmar Morning to Springfield. Down to Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, and so from Windsor all the way to downtown Hartford. I-8 for the westbound side, and so from East Hartford all the way at the downtown Hartford. I-8 for the westbound side, so from West Hartford stretch. I-8 for the eastbound side, so from West Hartford all the way to downtown Hartford. 91 on the northbound side, and so from Route 15 Meriden all the way at the downtown Hartford. Route 9 above is also the Middletown stretch. I-8 for the westbound side, and so from Waterbury stretch. I-8 for the eastbound side, and so Waterbury stretch. I-8 for the westbound side, and so from Sudbury all the way at Route 7 in Danbury. Eastern Connecticut, 395, looking from New London all the way at to Worcester. 95 on the southbound side, and so from New Haven all the way to West Haven. 95 on the northbound side, so from West Haven to West Haven. 95 on the southbound side, and so from Bridgeport all the way at the Greenwich. Merritt Parkway is slow from Bridgeport all the way at to New Canaan. Highways and byways in New York City are slow go. New Jersey turnouts looking good from New York all the way at the Delaware. Garden State Parkway, it's a little slow to Perth Fenimore, but it's looking good for Perth Fenimore at the Cape May. Highways and byways in Pennsylvania are looking good, except Pennsylvania Turnpike is looking good from Philly to Pittsburgh. 95 in Buffalo, also from 476 to the Delaware border. 95 on the southbound side, so from Northeast Philadelphia all the way at to Philadelphia. 676 on the westbound side, so from Kempton all the way at to City, Philadelphia. 76 and slow from Philly all the way at the King of Prussia. And New York City freeway is from New York to the Pennsylvania border, except that the freeway on the westbound side will also before the Pennsylvania border. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts at 9:03. Subway systems looking good on the commuter rail, looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Times now, 9:03 on this. Turn them on, and it's time now for a weather report, and take a look at radar, and it shows a lot of occasional light rain showers stretching from eastern Massachusetts, stretching to down the Turnpike, down from Stockbridge, and coming a bunch of Rhode Island and Connecticut, except a little after the Eastern Denbury, and a little after around Burville, Rhode Island, and also right around Amherst and up in the eastern Greenfield and eastern North Adams. And it's rated all the way down to New York City, down to the Jersey Shore, rated around northeastern Pennsylvania, and rated on the seacoast of New Hampshire. And there's a lot of heavy bands of rain showers from southeastern Virginia, stretching to the eastern to North Carolina, and out from northeastern South Carolina. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, rain may before 1 p.m. Petrified high at 52 degrees. Left north-face wind, chance of 80%. New Pittsburgh less than 10 minutes possible. Tonight, a chance of showers may before 9 p.m. Petrified wise. Most skies got above 42 degrees. Left north-face wind, chance of 30%. Wednesday, chance of showers. Most skies got about 55 degrees. At north-face wind about 5 to 7 miles out. Chance of 40%. New Pittsburgh less than 10 minutes possible. Wednesday, showers may before 11 p.m. Petrified after 9 p.m. Otherwise, skies about 44 degrees. And north-face about 7 miles out. Chance patient 6%. New spread between stiff and coordinate possible. For Thursday, chance of showers, most clouds got a little bit higher, about 57 degrees. Northeast wind about 7 miles out. Chance patient 30%. Thursday, chance of showers, most clouds got a little about 45 degrees. And chance patient 40%. Friday, chance of showers, most clouds got about 59, about 46 degrees. Chance patient 50%. Saturday, most clouds got about 64 degrees. Saturday night, chance of showers about 38. Most clouds got about 47 degrees. Chance patient 30%. Sunday, chance of showers, podcast got about 68 degrees and chance patient 40%. Sunday night, podcast got about 46 degrees. And for Monday, sun got about 67 degrees. Currently, not near, it is a light rain of 49, humidity 86%. And 9 moments Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this May 3rd, 2069. And Tuesday, Tuesday. But good morning, really good. Bye, 2. I'll see you at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good day.